Soul Simmers, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're gonna do something very fun and very silly because I saw that The Sims in their official Discord recently opened a Sims memes channel. And honestly, I've never done reaction content, but I was like, you know what? I want to check out these Sims memes, and I felt like they would probably be too good to not share with you guys. So I'm just gonna go through that channel with the Sims memes, and we're gonna just see what we can find in there. I'll make sure to link the Sims Discord down below. If you have a good Sims meme, you can also share it over there. It's also where they share like general updates on the game and statuses, and where there's like competitions and giveaways and stuff. So I highly recommend joining the Discord in general. But let's actually hop into the channel and check out these memes, shall we? So this is the Sims meme channel. They started this channel on September 26th, and I honestly had to scroll up so far. There is so many memes in this server already, and I think it is amazing. And the first one immediately made me giggle so bad. Let me tell you a little story. So I'm from the Netherlands, and in the Netherlands, we actually have something in our toilets that is like a platform, and it's great if you ever have like any poop incidents or anything, you need to go to the doctor and you need to inspect your poop, like great, perfect. However, I remember the first horrifying experience of going to a bathroom without the platform and, you know, like your poop dropping and then you getting like Poseidon's kiss. I never had that experience until I was like way older. So this immediately gave me like that throwback into that. Let me know what your toilets are like where you live. I'm kind of curious. I know that the platform thing in the Netherlands always creeps people out when they come here. So I would love to share your toilet experience. But first Sims meme, honestly, 10 out of 10. And I would love this notification in the game. This game is flooded with stupid notifications. Let's get this one in the game. Excuse you. I feel personally attacked by this one. This is me. I'm literally sat here in my workout leggings, even though I canceled my workout today. I feel very called out. Oh, only in The Sims, honestly. See, these are things where I'm like, on one hand, somewhat annoyed because this would probably make your game unplayable. But at the same time, a toddler wearing a paper bag being the caterer of a party, only in The Sims. Literally only in The Sims. When you were born 12 minutes ago and your mom already got an eating for 2 notification. I wish this has never happened to me, but I think 12 minutes is already pushing it. Like, I think I've done shorter than this. What can I say? It's The Sims. You gotta get your business going, you know? 100 baby challenges don't complete themselves. Come on, sit down. His eyes say bedroom, but his hands say hospital? Oh my god. Oh, I hate visual bugs in The Sims. That looks, yeah, no, only The Sims can be this cursed, honestly. Okay, who broke it? MC Command Center UIG to make it. Oh my. I broke it. I wish this wasn't true. But it's painfully true. At the same time, it's often enough also mods or people being stupid with their game. Believe me, I've made enough videos on this channel to know that people also just don't generally fix their game when they hear like a million times fix your mods, but it's almost too often EA as well. Yeah. I've seen this one before, and let's be real, this is so Sims coded. I have had children being taken away because like my Sim was, I don't know, doing whatever, but taking care of the children. This is unfortunately very relatable. I remember once doing a challenge on my Twitch where I was playing The Sims with crowd control, and my chat literally formed a pact together to burn as many children as possible. They ended up burning like 112 children in one stream. And to be honest, whenever I tell that story outside of the Sims context, people always look at me very disturbed. I feel like this meme kind of encaptures that energy for sure. You can't just marry a man you just met. You can if you're a Sim. True. This is literally me in every single Let's Play. Like, I'm so desperately trying not to move too fast. Currently, my pack legacy, I'm like, desperately trying to move slow with my Sims, and I'm so proud that they are not married and have no children after maybe being together for like 2 weeks, because it's felt like ages. So yeah, this is very true. Me emerging from my room for food after playing The Sims for 18 hours. Hello, I require sustenance. This is me. I'm a computer goblin. Not just for The Sims though. Like, this is me on any average day in my office. Like, I will come downstairs at the end of the day and this is exactly what I look like. I feel like my partner can attest to this. I am a desk gremlin. Like, I need people, if you're a desk gremlin, raise your hands in the comments. I need to know how many desk gremlins we have in this community, but I cannot be the only one who does this. I'm fine. This is fine. Literally what my thing looked like when my community was killing all my Sims. But this is the perfect, no, literally. The meme elevated with Sims. Honestly, this was me last year. Can't say this is me anymore because I'm a full-time content creator now. So I kind of guess I'm this now. But this was me last year. I used to work in corporate as a project manager. Literally, not even alarms for myself. That was the worst part. I would wake up fine. These were alarms for all the stupid people that I had to make sure to, that they were reaching their deadlines and stuff. This was me getting emails from those people, and this was me desperately trying to control the situation in Excel because the real life situation was uncontrollable anyways. This is me. Encapsulates me, and I'm happy that I now get to say I'm on this end. It's so much better here. So much better. The Sims community thinking its next expansion pack is banned. EA getting ready to release the dinosaur pirate time travel medieval royalty campfire underwater. Have we ever gotten an expansion pack prediction correct? Question mark. We've been begging for expansion packs that eventually happened, like fairies. I feel like the entire community just kept nagging until we got it, and then it wasn't a good expansion pack, or at least in my opinion. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I don't think it's a good pack necessarily. But have we ever gotten a pack prediction right? Maybe with more obvious packs like seasons or high school or something we did, but this is so Sims community. We read into everything. We're like, oh my god, yes, totally. It's so obvious we're getting, and then we list 10 things that we actually do not get, or at least do not get until years later. My Sims waiting me to play in saves while I'm building houses. I feel personally attacked by this one. Not gonna lie, this is me. This was me more so, however, that when I was not creating content. Now I do tend to play with my save files more because I'm literally doing a Let's Play on my YouTube and on my Twitch. So then it's I don't know, I'm more invested. But this was me all the time before I started creating content. I'd be like, oh my god, let's make a family. And I would never play with them. Also, can we take a moment? Why does this look like Charlie from Twilight? I'm Team Charlie. Now that I'm grown up, Team Charlie all the way. So maybe it's just my problem. Maybe it's because it's, Twilight season. But tell me I'm wrong. Simmers when a new pack is announced and they hear the faint sound of anything like a car. Literally. Not just with cars, though. I feel like there are so many things. Open worlds. I feel like fairies was for the longest time. People were like, next pack is gonna be fairies. I feel like horses, same thing. At the same time, the things that then do get released always catch everyone by surprise. I'm very guilty of this. I have 100% been like, oh my god, I see something in this pack and I swear we're getting this and this and this, and then just absolutely not being true. This is very Sims community coded. Who cares about extinguishing a fire when you have food in front of you? Fair. Honestly, could have been about The Sims, could have been ADHD coded as well. Let's be real. Hyper focus on food is real. Literally for a second, I was like, why does Bella Goth have the same dress? For a second, I didn't even realize. Props to the person who did that. 10 out of 10. No notes. POV, you play on a laptop in bed with a blanket and an overheating charger. I don't do this anymore because I have a gaming PC, so I play at my desk mostly. But I used to do this all the time. When I started playing The Sims, I would play on my MacBook, and it was like an old MacBook from 2015. So that thing sounded like a rocket, and I could literally cook something on top of it. It would get so warm. Even if I got the thing that you could put over your legs, sort of a little table for in your bed or on your sofa, it would still get so warm. This is also how I look. I have pictures. I'll see if I can find a picture of me and my bestie playing The Sims with our blankets and our laptops. This exact energy, literally. Guys say they want a girl who plays video games until their girlfriend is on hour 547 of building British farmhouses in The Sims Cottage Living and repeatedly asking them to look at their rustic barns. Yeah, I think my partner suffers from this. I still think he likes that I'm a gamer, but I do think he sometimes gets somewhat tired of being like, can you come look at my build? Look what I made. Not just in The Sims though. I do this in Minecraft too. My Sims obsession with doing push-ups anywhere is getting out of hand. I am too much of a visual thinker. My brain involuntarily translates this to real life, and I'm just like, I get physically like shivers from the idea. But honestly, let's be real, the Sims push-ups issue is getting out of hand in general. Like every single time I host an event or anything, there's at least one Sim continuously doing push-ups. And the stupidest thing is, for some reason, I don't think they actually build fitness skill doing it either. I think it's literally just an animation bug, but I don't think it actually contributes to their skill because I've never seen any of those Sims get any fitter. The cool party room I made for my Sims, the computer, not just for your Sims. The cool party room you made for whoever is visiting the party, your neighbor, like, doesn't matter. Every single Sim. Always. At this point, I lock my computers in the game 24/7 for just the only Sim, like only the owner of the computer can use it, because otherwise people just come in and use the computer all the time. Like, and sometimes you just need to unlock your doors for parties or whatever, and everyone just goes straight for the computer. 100% so true. Thinking about playing The Sims. Some days. I do feel like this was worse when I wasn't creating content, because in a way I feel like creating content and like collaborating on Sim stories and Sims builds with the community made it so that for me it never feels boring. But I totally get this when you're just playing The Sims by yourself. Like, you really actively have to work to tell the stories. And I feel like this cycle usually ends in CC shopping. CC shopping and adding more mods to your game. Yeah, this is me. But like, this is the face of I like it, please continue. And people often think this is the face of please stop, I don't like. No, please. I wish I could have a permanent neck tickler. I'd love that. Sounds amazing. When you find someone just as crazy as you. Yeah. I feel that. That's actually really cute. Oh wait, I like that screenshot. That is so silly, but it's actually adorable. See, moments like this is why I like The Sims. Like, silly little goofy moments like this is why I keep coming back to it. It just makes me happy. When your Sims are waiting for instructions, no but really, why do they look like Sims in this picture? Why is she standing like that? But yeah, I used to play with autonomy off all the time because I hated it when my Sims would do stuff on their own. Like, it would piss me off so much. And this would be my Sims 24/7 because I then ended up forgetting to give them anything to do. But I would just hate it if they did anything independently. I've learned through being a creator that playing with autonomy is way better because it also creates some sort of like spontaneity and chaos in your game, which you can then use for storytelling. Very, very real. And also, you can't fix her if she plays these games. You know what? She doesn't need fixing. Just saying. She's perfect as she is. It's hard to be a baby. It is, okay? In this day and age, it's hard to be human, no matter your life stage. This is so real. This is a mood. We can or cannot confirm. Sandwich fire and eyes. Share a piece of lore about yourself. The Sims was inspired by a house fire. And then they're like, we can or cannot confirm. Nice. Honestly, I think this is actually true. It's not the house fire of the actual owner, but I think it is true that there was a fire, and there's like a really cool backstory. I've heard this. It is true that the Sims concept, or like the finalization or something of the idea, was because there was a big fire. I don't remember the exact story, so this is me just rambling details, but I can highly recommend looking up the backstory or the origin story of The Sims as like the first Sims game, because it's actually really, really interesting. When you had spicy food for dinner, I feel this to my core as an IBS girly. Not just spicy food though. Like, honestly, spicy food potentially is the least of my problems. Anything with lactose in it though, not great. Not great at all. I hate it. Or anything that upsets my stomach in general. Like, I wish I knew what it was, but I don't. But yes, this is very, very, very felt, unfortunately. When you take your boyfriend to meet the in-laws, but your judgmental horse is there. Only in The Sims would there be a vampire and a horse and, you know, a Sim. And it would just make total sense because in your story, it makes total sense. Is now president in the management career. Oh my God. Imagine Vladdy Daddy being president. What would be the policy? Like, honestly, all humans are free reign? Oh my God, people actually made this. And why does it actually look like a Karen? I love that it specifies that it's base game, but then it's like, nah, actually, obviously, it's not base game because you need cats and dogs, but anywho. And also why? I have so many questions. So many questions. It is funny to me that The Sims is listed as a casual game because I have never known a single person who has had a casual relationship with The Sims. That's so true. You're either all in or all out. You're like in your Sims obsession or in your Sims burnout, but there's no casual. It doesn't exist. I got this CC lamp for The Sims and it's literally, no, I've had this before. I've had this when downloading CC. Like sometimes just, I don't know if it's my fault or the creator's fault or like whatever is happening. I've had this where you download something and like on the promo photo, it's like the prettiest thing ever. And you put it in game and you're like, what happened here? Like what went wrong? Oh God, I didn't know. I thought woohoo was celebrate. For real though. If you never played The Sims, that's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. I kind of want to know the context as to why they're so shocked. Like, are they shocked just in general because it's your Sims having sex? Or is it because it's two Sims that are completely inappropriate to have sex, that are having sex? Like, what causes this intense of a reaction? I love this. This is amazing. The repair lady got electrocuted and died fixing my stove? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh my God, I'm talking about The Sims. I forgot to attach the picture. I'm sorry. 80,000 retweets. Imagine tweeting this. And then like everyone thinks you're dead serious. Yeah, I think sometimes if you say things about The Sims, I think there's so many. Okay, I want to know. I know that I keep saying like throughout this entire video, let me know in the comments down below. So the comments are going to be a mess, but in the comments, let me know something, like say something like this, like that would make total sense in Sims context. But as soon as you take it out of Sims context, it is completely nuts. Like, let me know. I want to hear all the examples. Yep. And still there's no fix. Still, we have to just live with this and accept this, and I'm not here for it. The amount of times I'm just playing my game and there's like a townie looking completely ridiculous and I just have to give them a makeover. Like, if you are part of my story, you are not looking like that. I don't know how The Sims cannot just come up with a fix for this. Like, let us pick, I don't know, 20 default outfits. I don't even care if all my Sims in the world are looking super generic because they're all wearing the 20 same different outfits that I curated, but let me curate them so that at least they look somewhat normal. Do babies grow on their own or do we need to interact with them? I forgot to look at the group name and was genuinely concerned. Another prime example of something that is completely fine to say in Sims context, but is completely unhinged if you say it out of Sims context. Like, perfect example. Imagine if someone asked this IRL. Like, can I just leave my baby until, I don't know, they go to school, like not interact with them? Like, do they grow on their own? Does someone ever say something to you and you just feel the oh all the time? Like, you know, I interact with a lot of people online on a day-to-day basis, and this is a very common feeling. Like, I can say online because offline, I only socialize with people that I like and that I know. I just don't even talk to the people that I don't like anymore. I've gotten to the age where I'm too old for that shit. I just wanted to adopt a baby. Can I send it back? Oh my God, what is happening here? I've seen a lot of cursed Sims things, but this potentially might be one of the most cursed things I've ever seen. Amber Heard went to school of Sims acting. Listen, I have a lot to say about Amber Heard. Like, we're not gonna get into that drama, but why is her face exactly the face of a Sim? Exactly. The way that this was taken in a Dutch supermarket. Like, why do I feel like this is a Dutch supermarket? It kind of looks like Albert Heijn or Jumbo. Commitment. I would never even think to write that when I would be in the supermarket. Like, I love The Sims maybe, but I love EA? Probably not. Yes, Mr. Firefighter, please run away from the fire you're supposed to put out. I've had this happen to me so many times that the firefighters arrive and they start to panic more than my Sims. Or I had once that my firefighters caught fire and actually died in the fire. Like 3 of them. They passed out and then caught fire. And I'm like, you're supposed to fix this problem, not contribute to it by becoming a dead person. Doris has learned how to play dead. Doris has learned. Yikes. That is very painful timing, but kind of funny. Critique work. Oh my God. Imagine you're that perfectionistic and like that critical of life that you literally be like, Spider, I'm sorry. Like your web, yeah, no, I'm just not really feeling it. I feel like you didn't use enough threat, like only in The Sims. Every single playthrough of The Sims. Now, Kith, fire. Listen, I would like to say this is not true, but I don't think I can. Painfully true, painfully accurate. When you check on how your other households are going in The Sims, I don't think I've had this happen to me with babies because I always turn that off. But the other day I was playing like my game on stream and I checked a household And I don't know what happened because I already turned off with MCC that my households could be bigger than 8, but I like a glitch or something. This person had 20 dogs, and it was like the same dog over and over and over. And I was like, I don't even want to know what happened here. I do not want to know what happened. So yeah, this is very felt. Yeah, that was me when I saw the dogs. Dexter has discovered a new personality trait, chased by death. Learn more about this new trait. It's a toddler. Poor toddler. I don't think toddlers can die in the game, but he's already chased by death. This person says, this is Tolbert. I don't know where he came from. I don't know where he is. He's been in my save file a while now. What even am I seeing? It's just a household with no Sims, just a dog. And I had that as well. There was a household with just dogs. Yeah, no, the game is definitely broken. Like, bugs like that don't bother me. I think it's just kind of funny. So one of my Sims died and the Grim Reaper turned up to do his business. But then another one of my Sims went into labor and the Grim Reaper started freaking the hell out. This is not my job. This is the exact opposite of my job. I mean, that is kind of funny. I love that. That is very, very hilarious. I love to see the Grim Reaper panicking. Like, I don't think this ever happened in my game, but I'm now kind of motivated to make that happen at one point. I think a broken CC caused this. I just saw this and my world got very confused. Oh my god, the teeth. Definitely, this could potentially be CC, but the teeth floating just makes it so much better. This is 10 out of 10, like the entire suit, everything. Very cursed, very, very Sims. Definitely peak Sims. I think we've all been here at one point and you always get jump scared. I do think that this is what I'm gonna do for today because literally this channel is endless, so I could continue to scroll forever and ever to check out more memes. Let me know if you enjoyed this. We can always do like a next video where I react to more Sims memes if this is something that you think is fun. Also, like I said, I linked the Discord of the Sims down below if you want to check it out yourself or if you have some good Sims memes to share. But if you enjoyed this video, please toss it a cheeky like. Let me know all the things in the comments down below, but specifically I want to hear that one thing that it can be said in Sims context just fine, but out of Sims context it's completely unhinged. If this is the first time that you're seeing a video of mine, please feel free to check out my channel. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone!